I love the physical activity. I love the agility of it. It's a great way on a Friday afternoon to get out your aggressions. I had my session this afternoon, so that's the fun fact about me. So, in preparing for today, I was kind of thinking, and I need to step back a little bit about my journey. I started my career to do that. I went to law school to change the world, and I thought this was my opportunity to do it. Sandra Day O'Connor was on the court at that time. She was my first trial judge. And so I remember standing in front of the court and I thought to myself, wow, how far each of us has come in 5 years. And she was the deciding vote on my case. And it was based on that the court ruled that in an employment context, upon retirement, women and men must receive equal pension benefits.
Thank you so much, Amy. Say Roxanne because she was the first woman and minority to hold the chief judge position here in Phoenix Municipal Court. Roxanne?
Thank you. Thank you, Colleen. First of all, I don't know if you guys are as scared as I am, but I'm next to a boxer and a trained killer. This is a little, gavel thing that so I have very little power compared to them. I want to personally thank Amy because.
So it is my privilege to welcome Wei Curtis, and she is from Taiwan. By the way, my second son did a foreign exchange in Taiwan, so we love the country that you're from.
I'm not going to use this. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I think from coming from Asian families, we're just naturally loud, right? So, thank you very much, Colleen. And it's a great pleasure to be here this morning. And, I would say, much like, many of these women's past, I kind of grew up and it was always kind of my path to go to med school, right? You're Asian, you're good at math, you're expected to go to med school, have a good profession, raise a family and all that good stuff. Well, I got like 1 out of the 5, okay? And so realized that over time, I realized I'm not good at math. I flunked calculus twice. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? My parents are just horribly disappointed.
Not what they do, but the reason why Phoenix is the 5th largest city is because of her. And the reason why Phoenix is the largest growing county is because of her and her team. So with that, she's a lady on the move. She's lived in 9 cities. She's worked in 8 industries. And so change is a constant for her. So with that, Sharon.
Thank you so much. And I would not be where I am today if it weren't for the panel here. So thank you so much because the progress made is one person at a time. So I just want to thank the panel up here. And I think you also asked us a fun fact, which we missed from the prior panels. But having lived in 9 cities, turns out I'm very good at rejection. And I think this is important because it makes you resilient. Most of the cities I've had to move to, I had to look for a new job at that time. And every time, if I got a rejection, if I took that personally, that would be a waste of time there. In terms of my path, I'm still relatively in the mid-cycle of my career, but I will say that often we hear of Asian parents asking their kids to be in medicine or finance, and I think it's important to remember
that next job or whatever that job is. And so I've always focused myself on don't worry about a title and don't worry about a department. Just worry about what you want to do. And then that will lead you to the next steps. And so I've always kind of gravitated towards management only because, I wanted the ability to mobilize and influence change and to help define new things and challenge staff.
That I was going to be the best dressed person in the room in my pantsuit. I invested in myself. I went out and bought a suit that I knew no other man in the room would be able to afford to buy. Because I needed to stand out that much because I was the only woman in the room. I didn't go crazy with perfume or makeup, quite the contrary. I think I just stayed true to myself and stated I was there for a purpose. I wasn't there to be the woman that looked the best. Right? I was the only woman, so I was probably going to be okay anyway. But
my DNA, to answer your question, Jerry, to always give back. And even though you're not going to get a big title maybe or that big salary, something very satisfying about that And I hope I've engendered that same kind of feeling of what to do in life when you have passion about something. It's not just for the big bucks or the title, but because that's in my DNA, to give back. And I think I find more satisfaction having sat on the bench and helping defendants or victims in a particular case.
The benchmark that I see is the Me Too movement, which I hope will be and is being transformative in this area. But I have to tell you, I still have a job. And I still have a job because there are people in the workplace who say things they shouldn't.